Alright, first area is Eris is flat. We're getting the first one right here on the desk. Pretty easy to get, pretty obvious. Alright, and the second one is over by this shaping slab, as you see here. Just right next to it. Shaping slab, pretty obvious, can't miss it. Unless you're dumb like me and I missed it originally. Now we're going to spawn here again. Same thing, we just turn around instead of going to the desk, to the Eris's area. We just do a backpedal a little bit, and we're looking for it right now. Oh, there it is. Up these stairs, so you just go all the way down the hall, up the stairs. And you jump down, come on around, and now we're going downstairs, to the downstairs part. At this point, we're just looking for it, trying to figure out where it's at. We're like, there's gotta be another one. Where could it be? Where could it be? We're looking, it's fine. And down the stairs again. Just gonna tell you now, it's definitely down the stairs again. Down the last set of stairs, and it's to the left, literally on a little desk. Can't miss it. Pretty obvious. It's a bishop. Free bishop right there. Alright, next place is the tower. So we spawn the normal tower spot that you go when you go to the tower, where all the main vendors are and stuff. We take a right, we follow the path, and then take a right between Banshee and Raoul. This little red thing, or orange thing, depending on your color settings, is a elevator. You take it down, and it'll lead you straight to Sval's office. You take a left here, and then we'll take a left again. Then we take a right when we enter the room. As you can see, it's right there. I'm horrible at finding a spot for this. I'm absolutely trash. I keep failing, and I'm like, how do I get up here? How do I get this? I can see it, but I can't get it. I'm being dumb here. It's okay. I'm like, okay, no, it won't let me. I'm like, okay, right here. So you gotta crawl right on the edge, and then it'll let you grab it. There you go. Alright, now we fast travel back up to the main spot, the courtyard, as you see. And this time we are going, when we load in, it's going to take a left. It is a little bit of a trek, unfortunately, but that's okay. So we're just going to go left, keep going, all the way down. We're heading towards where St. 14 is, but instead of going to St. 14, we're going to take a right, which you'll see here in a second. We're going down all these stairs. Such a long walk. Oof, if Bungie could make this quicker in a fast travel zone. We take a right here. There used to be some sort of cheese. I don't remember how to do it, but there was a cheese at one point. They might have fixed it where you can't do it anymore. I don't know. So we got to go up the long way. If someone knows, pin it, comment at the bottom. I'll pin it. Someone knows a shortcut for that, because I don't know. Just follow this path. You can jump over the railing when you get to this point, and you got to make this jump, so be careful not to hit the edge and get clipped. Horrible safety hazard. Don't know how that's allowed in construction. There's a huge gap, not safe at all. Go into the air vent. We take it right into the smaller air vent. I'm pretty sure you can't go anywhere else anyways. But yeah, it's right here on the table inside this room, which is a pretty cool little secret area. So, pretty nice. Alright, so then we're going to go to the Drifter. And when we're down at the Drifter, we're going to find the last piece right here. As you see by the blue box, it's a rook. So I'm just showing it off. There it is. So grab that, get a free rook. Also, we're going to go into Drifter's inventory real quick. He'll have one, if you get all these ones up to this point, he will have one extra piece you can get for free, basically. It's a pawn, so might as well grab it. There will be more later. We'll be back here again, just so know you ahead of time. When you collect them all, you do have to come back here and grab some more. But for now, we're just grabbing one because it's easy. We're right here, might as well. Alright, so now we're going to go to Europa. As you see, we fast travel to the stranger. She's right there. It's up on this ledge over here, so come grab it. Easy one to get. It is literally a darkness and light one, so it's both sides of the chessboard together, which is kind of cool. I like that. Kind of looks fancy. Kind of wish real chess had that. Alright, now we're going to fast travel up here. We are showing all the effort here, as much as we can. This is a pretty long video. I do apologize, but I didn't want to show every single way of getting every single one of these possible, so we didn't miss a single one. So it's pretty long, but it's okay. So eventually it's going to let us load in. It takes forever. I swear Bungie just doesn't want us to load in quick sometimes. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. 50-50 on that front. Finally loaded in. Okay, this one is probably the longest and farthest one you have to travel to get. It's a very long way to travel. It sucks. So we're going to be on the Sparrow Skimmer for a minute. So while we're on the Sparrow and Skimmer, depending on what you're running, please like and subscribe to the video. It took me a long time to get everything together and had to take a lot of clips and put them together and had to reorder them because I kind of had some of them out of order. So I had to reorder them. Took a lot of effort. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment what you think. If this helped you in any way, let me know in the comments as well. If I somehow missed one, which I don't believe I missed any of them, there's a total of 60. I believe I got every single one of them. But if I did miss one, let me know in the comments if I missed one of them. Forgot to add it. My bad, but I don't think I did, so we should be Gucci. Hit the rock here, what a failure. But yeah, just follow the trail we're going. We're going all the way over here. Oof, the storm right now is trying to push us sideways, and it actually worked. We actually get stuck right here for a second, which is hilarious. I can't move at all. Usually you can just shift out, but it won't let me shift out of it because the storm is just pushing me so fast, so hard. I would recommend trying to keep your skimmer or sparrow alive as long as you can, because it is a long trek, and having to run there is even slower. So I happened to be lucky and got my sparrow all the way. Little spoiler there. So once this door opens, you take an instant right. You can go up these little stairs. Because somehow they're not actually stairs. Watch out for these ads. I'm just absolutely failing completely. I've not used the skimmer in a hot minute because I've been busy farming other things that don't require a skimmer. So my skimmer skill is absolute trash. Unfortunate. So it's pretty much straightforward once you get into this room. You take the side and just follow it. It's a straight line, not much more to it. It's going to take 20 minutes. Not literally, but it's going to take a hot second. But if you can get your skimmer all the way to the end, it does help. Oof, I keep running into stuff. I usually am so good at not, but it's okay. It's just a failure day. Whoop, accidentally landed there. Whoopsie doopsie. But if you have your skimmer, got your skimmer, or if you can sparrow fly, if you're good at the game and can sparrow fly, you can just cheese this completely. And you don't have to do the running part here. You can just completely fly right across it, which makes it a lot easier and a lot quicker compared to what it would be if you had to run it. So we'll take it. Just completely gap over everything, or gap over everything, lol. Go over the gap of everything, brain fart, lol. Anyways, door will open once it finally opens. Holy shit, it takes forever. I swear those doors are just slow. Futuristic tech, very slow. I mean, they are airlocks, so maybe that's why, but still feel like they should be quicker. And then voila, the final piece for Europa is right here. Just grab that thing real quick. Yoink. Very long trek, so we are going to the EDZ now. We are at Winding Cove, as you can see, so follow the path. Basically where Zur used to be, if you remember, or if you're part of that era, then you'll know. If you don't, then unfortunate. But you head that direction like you're going there, but you don't go all the way. When you hit these steps of rocks that are like little stairs, you go left instead of right. And you go up on this little ledge, and you just come on running up here, and there's a knight. I don't know if a lot of people even know this thing exists. This is... I've never seen anyone up here other than at the beginning of the game, so it's been a long time. Then you go to the sludge, fast travel to the sludge real quick. It is over by the portal that leads you to the piece of the traveler piece. Unfortunately, there's really no point to this area anymore, so Bungie had to put some over here, of course, just to get people to be over here. Kind of wish they would have done more with it, or made us like access special new abilities like they did with the original game from accessing this area. I think they could have done something a lot more creative with it now that the light and darkness have been fused together. I think it could have been a cool prismatic effect or something. Just saying. Bungie, little heads up. Just follow the trail. It's a long trail. It sucks, but it's not as long as the last one, so it's not that big of a deal. And you come right here, and there's a little knight for you by the portal, as you see. It's just chilling on the portal, just having a good old time. How you doing, little knight? Little horsey horse? Let's yoink that horse up. Alright, now we are going to the nether. So, we're going to start with the trenchway, I believe this is what this is called. There's one literally right off spawn, so you spawn in, you drop down, it's right here. Pretty easy to get to. No issue at all getting to. Oop, hit my head. Big head. The next one is over that direction, so you see I'm sitting here showing it off because I found it, and so I came back just to show it off. Whoop, didn't mean to hit that guy got in my way. Oopsie poopsie. Just hug the wall on the right from the spawn, and you just go all the way here. I would recommend just going in and out of these constantly until you get the areas you need, if you need any of them in the area. I will be planning to put timestamps, or try to put timestamps in the comments. Or not in the comments, sorry, in the description, or even in the comments, just so everyone knows what to look for all these, because there's quite a bit of them. There is a total of, I think, 24 in the nether to pick up, and then there's also 9 of them you have to get from secrets. So throughout the nether, when we're running through, we will show off the secret ones. So if you go all the way from getting those 2, then you take a far left here, you just go all the way left. It's a long trek, but once you go over here, you will see it. It's underneath the final area, the little extra bit here. It's just right underneath. The little, I don't even know what to call it. Probably, I don't know what to call it. The little extra piece, that's all I can say. I don't know what it's called. But it's literally directly under it, so you just pick it up, yoink back up, and get your butt moving. So then if you come over here from spawn, you'll see this little area here. It's literally where we just got that second one a second ago. You come here through these tunnels, and you just fly on over here. We're going up here. We're going to go all the way to the right over here. So this is that area past the Tormentor, and the next area where there's stuff. We go over here, so you'll see here we'll activate this little thing. This counts as a secret, so that you need 9 of them from a secret. You should definitely grab them. At this point, I'm just looking for it because I forgot where it was at this point because I was looking for these prior and I forgot totally like an idiot, but it's fine. I realized it was over here, and I was like, oh, there it is. So grab it. And then we go hit the second pillar up here. So if this happens to be here, it is a secret, so you should definitely do it. It guarantees you one at least. So as you see, it'll spawn an ogre. So we're going to kill it. Once we kill this ogre, he gets absolutely obliterated. Dude just got nuked. Poor guy. So there's another one. As you see, we open the chest. There's one of the secret ones you get. So make sure you do the secret ones while you're getting these through the nether, because you do need 9 of them from the secret stuff. So that's what we're doing. So we're going over here, because this is where the next one's going to be. If you don't know these areas and stuff, because you haven't played much nether, or you just don't do it at all, it's pretty easy to get. So all this area is pretty easy to learn. This is literally the opposite end of that area we were just at. It's the direct opposite. As you see, we're looking around for it. It is over here by the thing, which is such a troll, because this is the thing I get one of the catalysts plus the another secret, by the way. But it's inside there. You kind of got to get in there a little to get the pawn. That pawn's hiding, but it's absolutely destroyed by luck. So that pawn got absolutely destroyed. So hilarious, poor thing. All right, but as you see, we activate the portal. We were going that way just to show off where we were going to go next. You activate the portal, you get a free one. So definitely do that. It's a second secret one done right there. No issue at all. Cool little area. I was just admiring it because it looks really cool. The hive set is such a cool thing with this stuff. So kind of give props to Bungie on that front. They did really good. So another secret you can do while you're in the trenchway. This one does take a minute or two, but it's not that big of a deal. You might as well grab them while you're doing it because you need to anyways. So it's not that big of a deal. But I'm showing this. That's where the Firestone is. If you've done these enough, you know the Firestone spawns there. This little thing indicates, that little platform indicates that this one's available. If it's not there, then don't worry trying to do this because it literally won't give you anything. You have to have that little platform there, otherwise this is pointless. All the parkour stuff is here, but that platform, if it's not, then it will not give you the secret, which is unfortunate, but Bungie, so. As you see, we're just climbing up. Takes a minute. It's a hot second, but we're getting there, slow and steady. And we're up. Alright, now you just gotta sprint through. Just take off like a rocket ship as fast as you can. Don't get stuck like I did, because that's a failure. And just run for it. Just go, 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 go. And once you get to the end, there'll be a chest. It'll count as a secret. You'll get an extra piece. It's perfect. There's the chest. And you also get a little, nugget or whatever you want to call these things that gives you some extra loot. So now we're in the, I believe this is Hall of Souls. Yep, Hall of Souls area. We're in the Hall of Souls area now. So there's one literally off spawn when you spawn in. So again, just keep going in and out until you get the areas you need. As you see, there's one right up here, so we have to jump all the way up here. Very long jump. I have a very big slowpoke, so yeah. So grab it. And then when you fall down, I'm looking for the tunnel because I know there's a tunnel here. I forgot what side it's on. It's on this side. I figure there'll probably be one in the tunnel at this moment, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to check this area first just to see if there's anything in this area because, it would be a failure if I left and there was one in this area and I didn't even check. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, oh, there's Toland. How about that? That's perfect. Get to him in a little bit. That's another secret. Tolands count as secrets, so make sure you do them. They do take a hot minute, but you might as well do them. Just to get the extra. I'm like, okay, it's around here somewhere. I'm like, where is this? Up top or down here? And I'm like, okay, it's definitely up top. It's not down here. So we're going to jump up. This is how you get up here. If you didn't know, there's a little ledge here, and then you can jump up top. Honestly, I didn't even know this was a thing for a long time. I think it was literally like 2 days ago. I found it by accident. I was like, wow, what the fuck? Now I'm going to go into the tunnel. Because why wouldn't they put one in the tunnel? This is Bungie. They'd love to make you run. So I knew there had to be one in this tunnel. So you just go through the tunnel. Just keep going. And you'll find it. Also, to find these very easily, all you have to do is look at your mini-map. On the side, you'll see there's a little square. That means there's a secret there. If you haven't collected all the secrets, then it could be a lot of different ones. So make sure you pay attention to which secrets you have and haven't done. And make sure it is what you're looking for, which are these specific things. So I come over here to check, and then this guy, and I see in the corner of my eye, and I'm like, oh, look at that. Well, this guy is absolutely lasering me. Something I learned here, also make sure you kill all ads around it, because as you can see, they will flinch the crap out of you. They do not let you pick it up. Kind of sucks. Bungie, why? I don't understand. It's just a collectible, but okay. Bungie really wants you to kill the ads. So now we're just looking for the next one. We're just killing the ads so that way they don't shoot me while I'm trying to figure out where to go next. I'm like, which way should I go? I'm like, you know, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to follow the path, and we're going to see if there's anything in here. There's literally another one in this room. It's pretty much literally straight line, like as the most. There's literally one after the other. Just heads up there. It's pretty nice. Never seen the wizards do that. They're always in 3 different spots. I don't know why those 2 are sitting side by side. Found one in the corner over here behind the door. This room can also have the totems. Those little balls you have to pick up and dunk. So if you see the dunks or you see the wizards, that's the room. This is the center part of the arena. I'm showing off here because that's where the next one is. So you go to the center point. It's by one of these statues, or past one of these statues, I should say. See, as you see, it's the middle area, so it's right here in the corner. Pretty well hidden. The white is about the only thing I can really see there. I'm blind, so it blended in really well. Couldn't see the other color at all. Well, I couldn't see the black because it blended in with the shadows so well I could barely see the white. I was like, what the fuck is that? So this next one, there is 2 ways to get up here. I'm showing there's a platform that will spawn where I was just looking. If the platform spawns there, you can get up here a lot easier. It takes a little longer, sort of, but it's also a lot easier because this is parkour that can go wrong very quickly. So as you see, that's the rock that we were just on. We came straight across to the left, and we're jumping up on this thing right here. And we're cheesing all the way up here to get the last one. Because if you don't get lucky, you gotta cheese it. Because Bungie hates us sometimes. So we're going to jump up, land on this. Oop, I missed. Oop. Okay, it's okay. Everything's good. I might be failing this completely. Funny enough, the sword is actually what's cocking me here. Not having the sword would make this a lot easier. I figured it'd make me a little easier, but nope. It turns out the sword is what's messing me up. It's giving me a slightly too much mobility buff. And I realized that here, and I'm like, okay, you know what? No sword. I'm like, never mind. The sword is literally killing me. Who knew it'd give me too much mobility? Who would have known? So you just go up here, as you see it, just straight up, and boom, there's a little pawn hiding in the corner. It's also a turn back, joining ally zone, not turn back zone, so be careful there. But there you go, we got that one. This is Toland, we're just showing him doing it. It's a secret, as you see, for a split second. We got one of the secrets from it, so that's another one down. We spawned in down here. This is the, I forget this place is called. I might have showed it for a second, but whatever this area is. This is the Chimera boss. That's all I remember from it. So we're just looking for stuff now. We're showing basically the idea of what we were doing in all of them. This is what we were doing. We're just showing off in this one just so you understand. That's why it's going to take a little longer in this area. We're showing off how we were basically figuring out where all these were before we made the videos for them. I figured we should show it off. But basically we just hug the outside of the maps all around and then we go through the center. So as you see here, we're just going around the edges. We're looking. We're like, ooh, okay, another one right here. Let's go. It looks like it's above. So we're like, okay, so where is it? I'm like, is it up here? I'm like, no. I'm like, ah, there's a hole. Didn't realize there was a hole up here. I'm like, let's go. So there you go. So we just hug the edge of the map. Pretty easy way of finding these for all of the areas. You can easily do them. It does take a minute, obviously, doing it this way, which you will see. But we wanted to show it off. This was the smallest area, so we figured it was the best place to show off how we were doing it. Because the bigger areas, it took a lot longer to find just because we were running around the edges constantly and coming to the center. So it takes a bit. But the smaller one might as well show it off how it's supposed to be done. So to say we're just running around looking for any indication on the mini-map if there's anything at all that pops up at any point. So here you'll see I see one for a split second. I'm like, okay, where is it? I'm like, okay, now it's disappeared if you look at the mini-map. And I'm like, interesting, why is it not here? And I'm like, oh, I see it's above us because it's disappearing when I come down. That means that it's above. It's high enough above where it's basically off radar unless you jump. And they have a pretty big range of space, so the fact it's not showing up means it's pretty high up. So we're going to look around here, looking for any extra, any other ones. We weren't sure if this area was big enough to still be on radar, that's why we're going back and forth a little bit here, just so that way, a little zigzag so we know we're still in the radar range for it, but we weren't really sure. And then right here, I almost missed that. It's a fraction of a second. I almost missed that completely, and I was like, wait a second, there's one up here. That would have been hilarious if I would have missed it, because it was clear as day. It would have been a failure on my part, without a doubt. So yeah, so you grab that one up in the corner. It's hiding there. As far as I know, these are all in the exact same spots. all the time. I don't think they move around or anything, or in different locations for different people. I believe they are always in the same spots, so this does work really well. This is a long one, like I said, because I was showing off the procedure. You can just skip every few seconds, like every 30 seconds, I'll find another one, basically, give or take. There's a total of, I think it's 5 in this area. Yeah, I think it's, or no, there's 7 in here. Okay, there's 7 in here. I stand corrected. There's 7 in this area, I believe. There's one in this corner over here, as you see. It's literally where I jumped down at. I missed it, and I was like, oh, wow. I literally could have just paid attention to it a little bit more, and I would have seen it. But it's fine. We had to make full circle anyways to make sure we didn't miss any. So at this point, we are at, I believe, almost done of them. Yeah, we're almost done with them. We got 1 or 2 more. So we're going to run over here. And we are going to look around because we're like, okay, we know there was one back here because when we were underneath, we saw it popping up. So that's currently what we're looking for. There's 2 more, I believe. Yeah, because there's this one, the next one. So this area, there's 7 total. So we're looking for it. We're like, there it is. We're like, okay, where is it? I jump up here, don't see it up here, and I'm like, interesting. That's weird. I'm like, where is this? I think I saw it for a fraction of a second just then. I didn't even recognize it. That's hilarious. So I go in here because I'm like, oh, maybe it's in this room because there's little tendrils. Nope. Absolutely baited. It is definitely up above. We're outside, and I was an idiot. I'm like, huh. Like, I wonder where it is. I'm wondering, like, am I dumb? I'm like, it's got to be up here. There's no other place it could be. I'm like, why don't I see it? This is literally how it was going for most of them. This one, though, I feel like was the dumbest one of all of them, so we left it in, but it was funny, and I'm like, oh, there it is. It was so obviously on top of the tendrils, so it's literally next to the door, up top, little tendril pile, grab it, pretty simple. I don't know how I messed that up so badly, it was so obvious. Alright, and the final one in this area, which we're going to run to right now, this one is also another high one, so we're going to have to go really high up. As we see it for a split second, I'm like, oh, okay, it's not here, so that means it's up, because you can see it for a split second. I'm like, okay. So I gotta go up. So the way I know how to go up is jump on this middle platform, and then jump up here. Jump on the little blobby blob, pimple blob, and then you jump up some more. And then it's right up there. Little spot hidden in the corner, up high. Quite annoying spot. Okay, next spot we go to, this was the Founts area, so the next spot we're going to is, I can't remember actually. Oh, wait, no, that's right. We're going to show a secret off first. Every single area we do this in, there's at least 1 or 2 secrets you can do pretty easily. So we're going to show it off real quick, because why not? As you see here, these symbols. So that is mirror, that is broken leg, and that is upside down turret. That's what I call those. So mirror person, upside down turret, and thing. I switched to a weapon because I didn't have a good weapon for this. So I was like, might as well switch real quick. Just to make it a little easier. So we have broken leg guy right there. As you see, his one leg is just half missing for some reason. Now we see turret, so we're like, oh, turret's there. Turns out the other one was there. I missed completely. Don't judge my aim, okay? I just got on when I was doing this, trying to figure out where all these were, so it's been a long day. So I'm like, wait, where's the last symbol? I'm like, what was it again? I totally forgot because I'm an idiot. And I'm like, oh, wait, it was mirror, wasn't it? It's right here. Plain sight, easy to see. I'm just dumb and missed it. This, getting all those symbols and shooting these will cause this chest to spawn. It is all secret. This is a pretty common one. I don't think I've ever not seen these ones spawn, so it's a guaranteed one as far as I know. There's also a little button one. That's what I'm looking for. Unfortunately, didn't get the button one. That's definitely a secret and would have given you one. But that's another secret one down, which is awesome. And then here, as you can see, we are in this area. Right off the bat, we found one. We're like, what the fuck? I looked right at it. I didn't even realize that until re-looking at the video. I looked right at it, and I did not notice it. I'm like, okay, where's it got to be? I'm like, it's got to be up high, right? I'm like, there's nowhere down low it can be. It's got to be up high. And I'm like, nope, it's not up high. I literally looked at it. That's so funny. So yeah, we left a few bloopers and we left a few things in just because it was really hard to find everything and edit it and put it in correct order. So it was a pain to find everything. And it's right there. It blended in pretty well. It looks like the backdrop somewhat. So I did not notice it. I'm an idiot. So that's the first one. It's literally turn around. It literally you spawn in, you turn around in the Mausoleum. I believe it's the Mausoleum. And then it's down here. As you see here, side by side, 2 easy ones to get. No issue at all getting them. So now we're just going to do the same thing. This is another small area, so we're just going to show out how we were doing it. We were running around looking. So then I see these ones here, and I'm like, oh, there's 2 here. I'm like, okay, it's not up here. It's down here, it looks like. So on the edge here, you literally jump down. You'll see this black tendril. You fall down a little bit more. I fell down a little too far, and I realized, I was like, oh, wait, it's right here, isn't it? Somehow ramped off that. That's hilarious. Absolute failure. Viper sucks at this. It's okay. And there you go. There's that one. There's also another one you see on my map, but I'm going to tell you right now, spoilers, that is not one of these. I was confused forever because I'm like, where is this thing could be? This is the lore things, the little witch queen looking symbols that float, which you'll see in a second. So do not mistake this second one as a chess piece. There's only one here in this very spot I'm in. There was more in the area, but there's only one in this spot. I'm just dumb and didn't realize it was in the sky until just then. Like, you wait for it, it's hilarious when I realize it, because I'm like, what the fuck? Where is it? I'm like, there's nowhere for it to be. And I'm like, oh, little witch queen symbol. The green things, collectible lore, whatever they're for. Absolute failure. Dumbest thing of my moment. Dumb AF. Checking this area, it's a witch area, a little wizard area. The hive blobs will spawn here too. None in here, so you don't have to worry about it. Again, we just left these in, these two areas we just left in because they were small areas, and we just wanted to show what the ideal was of what we were doing and how we were finding them, just so people understand. You can, like I said, you can skip a little bit every few seconds because it's like every 30 seconds, give or take, I find one, so it's pretty easy to skip forward a little bit if you want to. Here's this one up here in this little slot, which is such a weird spot for it to be. The little fire crystals down there, as you see. To the left of it, if you're facing the fire crystal, and you go up a little bit, and here it is in the corner. I don't know why it's there. It's such a weird spot, but at the same time, pretty good hiding spot, I think. So we're going to run around here. So another little secret you can have, which we're about to show off, there's a secret in here, is here most of the time as well in this area. It is the Shrieker. It's a little Shrieker that spawns that you can kill. I think it's been here almost every run. Another thing you can do is I was trying to figure out where it was. It was right here, I believe. I was like, yep. This wasn't active for me for some reason, but you could do that type thing, and that's a secret as well. So you should definitely do that if you have it available. I don't know why mine's not. I've already done all the quest stuff. I'm completely done, been done for a while. But there's a Shrieker over in this little door over here. There's a Shrieker. That's right past that room. It's the next, literally the next room past that room that we were just in. Is a Shrieker. You kill the Shrieker. Go through the portal, and there's 3 chests you can open. If you're solo, if you're with a team, everyone can open one, or you can open it for them and then they can't. But if you're solo, you can open them all, which gives you a pawn or a chess piece in general every single time, it seems. So I would recommend just doing this on Explore Solo, so that way you get 3 of the chess pieces right away if you get this area. It takes no effort at all. That's 3 out of the 9, so pretty nice. As you see, there's a second one, and then I'm going to do this one. Come up to it. There's a third piece. We got a queen. How about that? We got a queen piece. That's cool. So there you go. Simple as that. That's the secret ones done. So secret ones, you just do them while you're looking for the ones you're around the area, and you can get them done pretty quickly. So we're going to go down here. It's more than likely the final one in this area is going to be at the boss, since we went everywhere else up here and didn't see it, and the most likely spot is the boss down here. So, and it is accurate. It is down here near the boss. So if you're in this area, this is the ogre boss. Down where he spawns, it's literally right behind him, which you'll see here in a second. We get right down here. See, there it is. Perfect. A little knight. As you see, boss spawns there. Chest spawn down there as well. And then here we are, just grabbing the thing. I missed it somehow like an idiot. There you go. Absolute success. The Hull Breach area, or whatever it's called, does not have any of these at the moment. They might have it later. I don't know. This also shows me getting Tolan. This is the last one. This I actually got it before that, so yeah. Alright, now to the Court of Blades. So the Court of Blades is pretty simple. It's pretty easy to do. You just need the 3 different arenas. So we cleared it out. You see we're in the first area already. We just showed us entering it so you knew where we were. It's over here by the corner where these little pillars are. It's a little invisible, kind of, if you're not paying attention. A little pawn, little pawny, a messed up pawny by the looks of it. Alright, so that's the first area. On to the second area. We're not going to bore you with doing that. So before we get to the second area, there's another one you can earn. You have to buy one of these rituals. So as you see, we bought a tier 1. Didn't give us anything. As far as I can tell, it is random. I've seen other people's videos. They have it buying tier 3s, tier 2s, and getting it to drop. Or tier 1s and stuff. I've seen different ones. I bought all 3 tiers here, and it dropped on a tier 2. As you see, I didn't get it again. I was like, what the fuck? But if you have the upgrade unlocked from the upgrade system in the vendor for the season, then you're able to dunk these for your stones, and 10 stones, and you can get rank up every time. Or not rank up, sorry, stolen runes. You can get your stolen runes leveled, and as you see, the third one gave it to me. Awesome, Bungie. Don't know why you just didn't give it to me straight up. Took 3. I'm just showing it off so that way people know. You might get it right away, you might not. I don't know. Personally, took 3 for me to buy to get it. Onto the second area now. So we're gonna go into the second arena. Through the portal. I'm just being stupid. I don't know what I'm doing there. Anyways, this area is great. It's literally up here. You can see it right when I load in. I'm like, what's this? I'm like, is it down here? Nope, it's up. I'm like, it only can be 2 places. So I'm like, there it is. Pretty easy to get to. Pretty easy. Not a problem at all. So make sure you grab this one. You might forget it, especially if you do anything. Another queen. I didn't even notice at the time, but I got another queen. So let's go. Alright, so the third area. There's only 3 areas per section, or per court of things you go to. 3 total. Multiple times, but there's 3 total areas. So as you see, we go all the way back here. Found it in the corner right here. Just going to pick it up. It's against the ice. Getting flinched a lot, so I'm not able to do it, but I was able to do it. Let's go. Bungie let me. Hallelujah. Alright, so now we are going to finish this. And then we are going to get another one. When you finish Court of Blades, or Court of Work, sorry, you get another one. So we're going to finish it, and now we have finished it. As you see, we got 8 bosses defeated. Not horrible, not great. And we get one for completing it. Got some loot. Alright, so now we were doing the Sunless Cell yesterday when we discovered this, but as you see, we just got 2 knights there. We got 1 there, so that's 3 total. You get 3 pawns from being on Resolve. And then, or sorry, Ambition, Resolve, yeah, and then 3 from Ambition. As you see, when you pick them up, it gives it to you. It is completely random. I've picked up quite a few before these drop, but as you see, I just wanted to include them so that way people knew how to get them. The last set you have to get is you have to go back to Drifter after doing all this. I finished all that. I came back to Drifter. And then when you interact with him, there'll be a few you can buy. As you see, it shows only 1, but there will be a few. Watch. As you see, misplaced trinkets. Another one, too. Right there. There's a 3rd one right there. 4th one. There you go. You buy 4. That is all of them. That is every single one of them completely. That is how you get every single one of them. I know it's a long video. Thanks for those that stayed through it. I'll try to get timestamps in the thing. But as a whole, ton of them. Make sure you, if you need some, a few extra strange coins, don't turn them in. There does appear to be more that will come out, maybe next week, because there's 3 extra triumphs that are currently unavailable for us to grab. But I'm saving these just for the thing, but as you can see, I got all of them done for this week. So, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. There's a lot of running, a lot of areas you got to go to. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment what you think. Thanks for those that watched all the way through. If you like, so I'll put timestamps in it for y'all, so that way y'all can figure out where to go. Thanks for watching. We out. Adios. Thanks for watching.